Everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How y'all doing today? So good to see you back here. Hope all is well with everyone. I just got finished taping that long drawn out little message, little big message that I put up yesterday about my YouTube channel being taken down and then put back up and all that. But I wanted to go ahead and do an introduction for this little video that we're going to jump back a couple of days, and I'm going to show you my car chat that I did, and then the haul that I did when I got or actually I did the haul, I don't know, yesterday, I guess, yesterday afternoon I did the haul. And I put that up on my Country Craft Corner blog post page, but I did want to get it up here because I'm pretty sure not everybody saw it over there. So I want to go ahead and show you, let you listen to what I was talking about before all that craziness happened with my YouTube channel and what I hauled. I don't know what crafts I have coming up in the future. I'm just so relieved that I'm back up and running and can share some stuff with y'all again. So on we go over to a couple of days ago and my car chat. And I'll just say here, until next time, y'all take good care. But can keep watching so you can see what I was yammering on about. Bye-bye for now. Hey everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner here in my car. Gonna do a little car chat today. How is everyone doing? I hope that you've had a great last couple of days since I've seen you last, and that all is well with everyone. Chris is in front of me, and we are headed out for our Friday date lunch at our little steakhouse that we always go to and get our soups and salads. And we're driving separately because I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby after we're finished. Their flowers are on sale this week for 50% off, and I want to go in there. Of course, I'm always thinking about what's next in the queue, you know, and so I'm thinking about what I want to do between the 4th of July and, say, you know, September, when I start, you know, decorating for fall. And I don't, you know, I don't want to, again, I don't want to recreate the wheel, but I am going to be putting my 4th of July, you know, decor away, and along with that will go whatever other bright red decor I have out, and I'll probably bring out my more burgundy, more muted, you know, tones for the interim time between the 4th of July and fall. So I'm trying to think, what am I outside? I know I'm going to add my birdhouse wreath back out there and possibly put that. I have a birdhouse wreath for the lamppost out there too. I do have that owl ribbon, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to go ahead and make a deco mesh wreath for late summer, or just go ahead and use my birdhouse one. I can't decide, you guys, but I'm thinking I might like to get some sunflowers because I really love sunflowers. And add those in with the burgundies, and just subtly, you know. I try not to do anything like in your face, kind of like, okay, we're gonna decorate with sunflowers everywhere. No, a touch of, you know, sunflowers here and there, maybe one. Like, say for instance, I know I have some burlap ribbon with, I'm gonna haul it when I get home. I found it the other day. It's burlap with a wider red and white gingham than is on my current burlap and red and white gingham that I have on the lantern, or on the staircase banister. And I think I said this when I put it up, that red and white gingham almost looks pink and I wanted red. And anyway, I found it in the Christmas department of all places at Hobby Lobby, and I went ahead and bought one for 50% or 40%. I'll use my coupon because I thought I could pair that with some red and white gingham I have. But I'd also like to find maybe a sunflower. You know, I'm trying to incorporate, you know, I want to do another funky bow for that lantern out on my front porch to go along with the rest of the decor. So anyway, I'm just going in there and I'm going to be looking around. Whether or not I pull the sunflowers in, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to see what I can see when I go in there and look at the flowers and look what I might like to utilize. I don't know. But I want to see what they have on sale and go into their summer department and see what that is always 50% off now. And see, you know, if I can find any accent pieces to go. For instance, like those rusty stars from the other day that I used in my lantern decor for up on top of my desk. Wow. You guys, the comments for that. Thank you so much. I was really thrilled. But as you notice, I showed you pretty much my process. I didn't cut too much out of that one. And you guys can see that things, even for me, do not go together perfectly, wonderfully, easily, well. You know, sometimes I do struggle. That owl just did not want to go into that lantern the way I wanted him to. So, but anyway, I will look around, see what hits my fancy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to do the sunflowers, to be honest, because it might really... Ooh, Chris, sorry, I had to slam on his brakes. I'm not sure. I'll just see what hits me when I get in there. I may like to stick with just the reds and the creams and the khakis and the burlappy color, you know. I may just want to do that. Look in the summer department, see if I can maybe find some butterflies or some kind of summery, you know, accent pieces to add in. And that might be the way I go. See, I'm changing my mind as I'm sitting here talking to y'all. Oh, for crying out loud. But anyway, it's just, this is why I like to go shopping, is so that I can look and see what's new out there. And I'm not going to be worried about Chris sitting in the parking lot waiting on me. I can just poke around in there and see what I come up with, if anything. Not sure. So I'll haul whatever if I get anything. I wanted to take a moment to welcome all of you new subscribers. I've gotten many over the last several days, and I so appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. I hope that this little channel and I can help to inspire you to get your creative juices flowing and do a little lantern decor or a wreath or a cozy corner, which are some of my favorite things to do. My cozy corners. I love doing my cozy corners. And I thank y'all so much for your subscription. And to all of you guys who keep coming back again and again and again, thank you so much. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for all your support. It's a phenomenal thing. I started this channel just back in October, last October 2016. And it's been a blessing. It's really been a blessing to me since I started it. So I thank you guys so much. It's been going on. I took yesterday to do a little bit of cleaning. I vacuumed, and Chris, bless his heart, went over the hardwood floors for me. I had a nice lady ask me what we use on our hardwoods to clean them. Thought I would go ahead and give you guys that information. We use a Bona, B-O-N-A, and it is, you can find it at 3 places I've seen it: Lowe's, Home Depot, and Bed Bath & Beyond. I haven't looked for it in Walmart. That's not saying it's not there, but I haven't looked for it there. But we use Bona, and we use, you know, one of those mops that has a handle that you can squirt it on the floor and then mop it, that has a removable, you know, fabric kind of a thing. So we use that. And Chris, then he dropped a chunk of change a while back, and he picked up a floor cleaner, a hardwood floor cleaner. And so he uses that about once a month to deep clean. I don't know what it's called. I know it was kind of pricey, but boy, it does a good job, you know, just for a real good deep cleaning. And I will tell you guys, you know, I don't take close pictures of my hardwood floor, but you know, 3 beings who have certainly made their mark literally on my hardwoods are the 3 dogs. So they're going to need a little bit of work. They still look beautiful, don't get me wrong, they do, they look beautiful, but if you get too close, there are some spaces where they, you know, typically lay, and then they, you know, the 2 newts especially are struggling nowadays to get up, so their nails kind of scrape the floor. So we've got some work to do probably on the floor, just in some spots, you know. Shoot, you know, whatever, it's a floor. Dogs are way more important than the dome floor. So, but anyway, I took some time to clean and spiffed up the bathrooms a little bit and vacuumed, and really didn't do a lot of dusting. Dusting is not my favorite thing to do, but it is what it is. Plus, I know I'm going to be changing everything out, and not everything, but you know, I'm going to be working in spaces where I will dust, you know. So I'm looking forward to doing some changes. Boy, I've enjoyed the patriotic stuff though. That was fun. I really hadn't decorated much at all for the in patriotic or in Americana. And boy, I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed the bright reds and blues and happy colors. So I really enjoyed that. But I'm geared up for a change now. It's in my head. I'm thinking about it. So, and I act like y'all are going to answer me back any second here. I tell you, I really truly do feel like y'all are friends, honest to goodness. And I feel like y'all could answer me back. If you could, you would. I know it. And we'd just have a chat. Anyway, I'm going to hush up now, and I may not come back until I get back home from Hobby Lobby, so that way I'll have some time to do the haul. Although, if you notice, I've gone over 30 minutes last 2 or 3 videos. I've gone ahead and let it go over 30 minutes and kind of broke my own, and nobody puts those rules on me, by the way. I mean, I'm allowed to make the videos as long as I want. I've been approved to do longer than 15 minutes. I think that's the first threshold you need to get over, and I can make them for as long as I want to. It's just that I don't want to put you guys through good Lord, who would still listen to me yammer along for any more than 30 minutes at a stretch, you know? So anyway, but I have gone over, but I probably still won't get, you know, come back with you guys until we get back home, and I'll haul, whatever. Anyway, I'll come back and chat with you in a little while. We're getting ready to go in here and get us some soup and salad. So I will catch y'all a little bit. Bye. Okie dokie. As you can see, I was a happy camper yesterday, pretty much, before all this other stuff happened. But I did go to Hobby Lobby, and I am going to show you what I purchased. Again, I'm not sure still to right now. I know in the car I was like waffling back and forth. Do I want to do something with sunflowers, or do I just want to keep with the red and cream and khaki, blah, 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 blah. I still don't know what I'm doing, you guys. My brain is a discombobulated mess right now, to be honest with you, but that's not going to stop me from showing you what I purchased yesterday at YouTube. And then I'll gather my thoughts and figure out what I'm going to do with my decorating moving forward. So anyway, first thing I got were these work wreaths. I got them from the patriotic section, and I went ahead and got them, and still to this day they only have that stuff for 30% off. What, 4th of July is what, next week, you know, and they still haven't dropped that to 40 or 50% off. I don't know what the deal is with that. That is the only like seasonal time that they don't, you know, drop that discount down a little further, but whatever. I purchased 2 of these. They were each $6.99, 30% off, and I went ahead and got 2 because I enjoy using the work wreaths for one thing, and I also enjoy this type of chenille tie instead of the green. Have you ever seen the green? You know, this is easier to hide in my accent pieces and stuff, so I went ahead and purchased these, 2 of them. And where to start? They have all of their fall stuff out. It's crazy. And they've started putting their Christmas stuff out. What? Christmas in not even July yet? Maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know. But regardless, they have their Christmas stuff out. So I did purchase a few, and their fall stuff is not on sale yet. But I did purchase a few things. Let's see, yeah, just 3 things from their fall section because they were kind of cheap, and I thought that I could use them in one of my lantern swags or whatever. But I did get these. They're little metal sunflowers, just little ones, and I thought, wouldn't they be cute either in my red wagon decor or glued into a lantern swag, or who knows where else. But I just thought they were cute, and they were $1.99 each. Little bling there happening in the middle. So anyway, I thought they were pretty, so I got those. And you heard me mention in the car chit-chat about the burlap ribbon with the wider red gingham. Here that is. I wanted to show that to you too, so I grabbed that on my way out here. But isn't that pretty? And I thought to do a lantern swag for outside on that pretty red lantern. Wouldn't it be pretty to combine this with red and white gingham and maybe another solid color or burlap or something like that, to do like three different colors in one of those funky bows? I thought that would be cute. So anyway, there that is. I wanted to show that to you. All right, and that same day I also had picked up this, and I thought that might pair nicely with it. I think you can see through this though, so I'm not sure, but I did pick this up. All right, so that was that bag. Oh, I'm lying. I did also pick up these little cardinals. Aren't they cute? Wait, let me see if I can get their faces up to you. There they go. So they were cute. All right, so the next thing, what I got yesterday. Come here. Their flowers are 50% off this, or work. They end today. Today is Saturday, so they won't be on sale next week. So I did go ahead and pick up, ooh, come here. I did go ahead and pick up some flowers, and they're falling apart already. This one actually is considered fall. So this is what I used my coupon, my 40% off coupon for yesterday, but I thought that is not screaming fall to me. I thought if I wanted to add a splash of color, the yellow, and look at some of the yellow flowers are kind of tipped in the red. Wouldn't it be pretty to combine it with this and the red and white gingham and maybe a solid red for that lantern topper? I thought that would be really pretty. So that's why I went ahead and picked this up, because again, it's not screaming fall, it's screaming more end of summer kind of to me. So anyway, picked that up, and I picked up, these were 50% off, so I picked up these two, just red and then white or creamy white, kind of bunches. And y'all know I cut them apart and use them for all different stuff. And I did pick up all they had. I bought all 3 of them in this color, Gerber daisies. Because y'all know I love my Gerbers, and I was looking for a little bit of that almost a muted sunflower color. So there we go. And I picked up, they had these over, they didn't have this in the fall section. They actually had these in, you know, this section in Hobby Lobby where they have like flower picks that are never on sale, and these were not on sale. These were $2.99 a piece, so I did get 2 of these because these are actually the red color of the lantern, I think. So anyway, I did pick those up, and picked me up some butterflies, and they would be, they have like yeah, they're wire, like a wire attachment on the back, and I could easily attach them into, you know, a lantern swag too. Anyway, I got those, and then, oh, as I said, I'm going to be switching out my my inside decor, putting like the red and white away, and moving back into my like my burgundies and creams and khaki colors. So candles were, something just hit me in the arm. Did you all see where it went? Oh my goodness, climb in my shirt, did it? Yeah. I don't like bugs. Love animals, not bugs. Bugs are not a thing. So anyway, I digress, sorry. I did purchase some candles to go up on around my hearth because candles were on sale. So I purchased 3 of these, and they were $9.99, but they were 50% off this week. So I did purchase 3 of these, and I figure, you know, where's that Gerber Daisy, that muted Gerber Daisy color, see that would pair beautifully with these candles, plus, you know, the reds and the burgundies and the khakis. I would have purchased 4 shorter ones for the candles that sit up on my mantle, but they only had 1. So I might have to wait a couple weeks and go back and see if I can get them the next time around. But in the meantime, I have some of this color, just solid, that color candle. So that's what I got. And let's see, I got 3 more things, 2 of which were really cute, I thought. These are supposed to be, they're called candle accessories. So I guess you just stick them right, look at the back of it. You just stick it right into the front of your candle, I guess. Well, you know me, I like to use things for different reasons. I would use this like in a lantern swag or in a lantern decor on a wreath or something like that, more than I would stick it on a candle. So I bought one like that, and then I bought one like that, same kind of concept. They were not on sale either. This was $5 and this was $4. So I thought they were cute, something different. I'm always looking for something different too. And one more thing I found in the spring shop. I don't remember what my total was, you guys. I don't have my receipt, and it's probably in my purse, and with everything that happened yesterday, I'm not even sure what happened to it. But I believe this was 50% off, and I thought, how cute would this be to sit up on like a easel on the, you know, the top of that crate above my red wagon on the porch. I thought it would be pretty. Live the life you love the life you live. I love this. So that, my friends, was that. That's all I got from Hobby Lobby. And I don't know what I'm doing next, to be honest. I was kind of in a lull on my YouTube anyway, trying to, you know, figure out what I was going to do next. And I know the next thing I'm going to be doing is redecorating for, you know, kind of this interim time between after the 4th of July and fall, when I start decorating for fall. So that's where we are, you guys. So for now, I'm going to just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.